4 people were injured at a festival in Spain's Seville when a primary elastic cable on a slingshot-style amusement ride snapped at its 90-metre peak, causing the passenger capsule to collide with a support pillar before dangling mid-air.
스페인 세비야에서 열린 축제에서 슬링샷, 즉 새총 형태의 놀이기구를 타던 탑승객 4명이 다치는 사고가 일어났습니다. 해당 놀이기구는 운행 도중 약 90m 상공에서 탑승 캡슐과 연결된 주요 탄성 케이블 하나가 끊어졌고 이후 이 캡슐은 지지 기둥과 충돌한 후 공중에 매달려 있었던 것으로 전해졌습니다. Oh my goodness, what happened?
Well, this ride is called the Steel Max. It's not one of those permanent rides that's only in one location. It moves about. So it had been set up the day before. And I don't know whether our listeners will have seen or maybe even ridden one of these. They have these capsules that seat 2 people, and they shoot you up into the air about 90 meters at 160 kilometers an hour using these very strong elastic cables.
Yeah. Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, well, it is. There have been videos online where you see people's reactions as they're shot into the air.
Right.
And usually they're very, very safe. However, on this occasion, as it began to be shot into the air, the right cable on the capsule snapped. And that meant that the capsule carrying these passengers shot straight down, bounced back up, collided with a pillar, and then came to a stop and was left dangling in midair.
Goodness.
It should be said that though everyone is okay. There were 4 people, 2 kids and 2 adults in the capsule. They were only injured with minor injuries, so they are going to be okay. So it was a very serious, very shocking accident, but luckily they made it through.
I'm looking at the footage right now as we speak. I mean, and it's just dizzying just looking at it.
Yes.
And it's also terrifying, as I said, to see the rope. Is it the
cable, elastic cable, I would say, yeah.
Sort of snap, or I guess, or detach from one of the poles. 자, 이게 어떤 형태냐면은요, 양쪽에 2개의 아주 커다란 기둥이 있습니다. 그 다음에 기둥 사이로 케이블이 이렇게 가운데로 연결되면서 가운데 딱 한 개의 탈 수 있는 탈 수 있는 뭐 부분 동그란 뭐라 그럴까요? seat.
It's a capsule is the word.
그래요.
Yes.
캡슐이 있어요. 커다란 캡슐이 있는데 그 안에 2명이 들어가서 탄다고 하셨죠? 네. 그래서 2명이 들어가서 타는데 여기 양쪽에 있는 케이블이 이제 뭐 약간 그네처럼 아니면은 고무줄처럼 이렇게 움직여요. 그러니까 가운데 캡슐은 왔다 갔다 하는 거죠. 이런 스릴감 넘치는 평소에는 인기가 많은 그런 라이드라고 하는데 갑자기 이렇게 움직이던 중에 한쪽 케이블이 끊어진 겁니다.
네.
Okay, so how badly were the people injured?
Oh, only minor injuries.
Okay, that's good.
They're okay. I have to say, I'm sure they were shaken and shocked as everybody around there was.
다행이네요.
But fortunately, yes, a big disaster was averted.
그래요. 그래서 생명에는 지장이 없는 것으로 지금 이렇게 전해지고 있습니다. 자, 우리 이런 놀이기구 영어로 뭐라고 하죠? Ride?
A ride, yes. We talk about an amusement ride. In the UK, we often say a fairground ride.
그냥 a ride 하면은 놀이기구를 말하는 단어고요. 그 다음에는 이제 끊어졌다. It snapped.
Yes, if something snaps, it breaks, but usually it's going to break with force.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you've ever picked up a twig or a branch and you've broken it in your hands, you'll hear the sound snap when it breaks. So that's the idea of something breaking. When I think of something snapping, I do think of an elastic.
Yeah.
When you have an elastic band and you stretch and stretch and stretch, and then suddenly it breaks and it pings back and makes that sound.
끊어지는 거가 스나핑이에요.
네.
그래서 조금 전에 얘기해 주신 것처럼 어떤 나뭇가지를 뚝 이렇게 자르면은 그때도 스냅 한다라고 얘기할 수 있고 고무줄도 마찬가지겠죠. 근데 지금 이 스냅가 물리적인 이제 부러지다 뭐 뚝 끊어지다라고 우리가 지금 쓰고 있는데 이게 사람의 감정에 대해서도 쓰잖아요. If you say someone snapped,
Yes.
what does that mean?
It depends. You can snap at someone, means to respond in an aggressive, loud, attacking manner.
What? Sorry?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Or
I snapped, sorry.
If someone snaps, that means suddenly their mood changes. And often it's going to be changing to a negative mood. Sometimes becoming very angry or very upset.
I'm very upset with you right now.
Starts crying. No, I didn't mean you had to.
Okay. Is that snapping?
You can snap, yes. Suddenly snap.
갑자기 이렇게 분위기가 확 바뀔 때, 그럴 때도 이제 snap. 보통은 이제 화를 낼 때 많이 쓰기는 씁니다. 근데 이렇게 비유적인 의미로도 쓸 수 있는데, 자, snap가 있고요. 자, 그다음에 dangling mid-air.
Well, if something is mid-air, it's not on the ground.
Right.
It's hanging there. Or in this case, it's dangling. If something is dangling, it's hanging from something and sort of gently moving back and forth, to and fro. So, for example, if you've ever gone fishing, you put a worm on the hook, and then the hook will dangle from the line until you cast it into the water.
공중에 매달려서 이제 달랑거리게 하는 거. 여기 dangling이에요. 우리 말도 좀 비슷하네요. 네. 달랑거리게 하다. 뭐 공중에 달아서 이렇게 달랑달랑 매달리게 하는 것이 dangling 하는 거라서 dangle a carrot라고 하면은요. 좋은 무언가가 있을 것이다라고 미끼 같은 걸 던져주면서 이 일을 하면 뭐 이러이런 좋은 보상이 있을 거야. You can dangle a carrot figuratively. 실제 당근을 이렇게 대롱대롱 매달아두는 건 아니지만 그런 표현이 있어요.
Yeah, but and to be careful, you dangle a carrot in front of somebody.
Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah, not behind
Not just
them.
dangling a carrot.
Yes, 그렇죠. 이 컨텍스트가 있어야 되죠. 그냥 아무 맥락 없이 당근을 이렇게 뭐 흔들흔들 하는 건 아니고 누군가한테 이거 하면은 이거 해주지 이런 느낌으로 할 때 dangle a carrot in front of someone 할 수 있어요. 자, 여기서는 보다 물리적인 원래 그 말 그대로의 의미로 dangle mid-air 공중에 매달리다가 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. 4 people were injured at a festival in Spain's Seville when a primary elastic cable on a slingshot-style amusement ride snapped at its 90-meter peak, causing the passenger capsule to collide with a support pillar before dangling mid-air. Let's move on to the next headline.
Kenyan marathoner Sebastian Sawe has made history at the London Marathon by becoming the first athlete to officially break the 2-hour barrier in a competitive race with a world record time of 1 hour 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
케냐의 마라톤 선수 세바스찬 사웨가 런던 마라톤에서 1시간 59분 30초라는 세계 신기록으로 우승하면서 마라톤 풀코스 기록의 2시간 벽을 공식적으로 깬 최초의 선수가 되는 새 역사를 썼습니다. Alright, so this person is the first human to break the 2-hour barrier. I say that because robots have done it, but robots are not human.
But also another human has done it, just not in a race. And this is the thing. We had back in 2019, one runner, Eliud Kipchoge. He was the first person to run a marathon in under 2 hours, but it was done in controlled conditions. It was not part of a proper marathon, a proper race. So therefore, we have Sawe, who is now breaking that 2-hour barrier. Quite incredible. The previous record was 2 hours and 35 seconds. That was set in 2023. He's now broken that. And it's quite incredible. He's a superhuman. He runs 150 miles a week, which is a lot.
Wow.
And guess what he eats? You know what his marathon food is?
No.
Bread and honey.
Bread and honey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'll have to add that to my diet. 자, to break a barrier 보겠습니다.
Yes, to break a barrier is like breaking a record. It means you've gone past something, you've gone over something.
어떤 장벽을 뚫다, 어떤 한계를 넘다. 그래서 앞서 우리가 코스피가 6,600선을 넘어 마감했다 했잖아요. 그때도 이 표현 쓸 수 있어요.
Oh, of course, yes.
The Kospi broke the 6,600 barrier. 이렇게 해도 됩니다. 그 다음에 또 하나 더 추가로 말하자면은 6,600을 두 가지로 말할 수 있어요. 6,600도 가능하고 6,600도 가능합니다. Okay, what about a competitive race?
Well, a competitive race is a race that's a competition where somebody's going to come first, somebody's going to come last. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be losers.
그렇죠. 경쟁이 치열한 경기. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. Kenyan marathoner Sebastian Sawe has made history at the London Marathon by becoming the first athlete to officially break the 2-hour barrier in a competitive race with a world record time of 1 hour, 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's move on to the final headline.
A sushi chain in Japan has set a new Guinness World Record for the most expensive tuna sold at auction for paying 510 million yen or roughly 4.7 billion won for a single bluefin tuna.
일본의 한 스시 체인점이 참치 한 마리를 5억 1천만 엔, 우리 돈으로 약 47억 원을 주고 낙찰받으면서 세계 최고가 참치 낙찰가로 기네스북에 올랐습니다. Alright, so this is the season. I hear every year around this time in Japan, they auction off, bluefin, tuna, and other fish
yes.
to promote their business.
But it's also a tradition. It's the
see.
first tuna auction of the year. This one was January 5th. It was held, and it's auspicious. If you're the one who buys and eats the first tuna, well, that's going to be good luck for you. Good luck for your business. So every year, the first auction raises the most money. The tuna goes for the most money there. Previously, 2019. A fish went for about 3.1 billion won. So this is a huge increase to 4.7 billion won. It was bought by the president of a sushi chain in Japan, and it's set a new Guinness World Record. I have to say, I couldn't afford this fish. However, it seems like Japanese companies are willing to pay through the nose to buy the best and biggest tuna at the start of the year.
실제로 이게 낙찰된 거는 1월입니다. 그래서 매해 연초에 이렇게 일본에서 처음으로 이렇게 블루핀 튜나든 그런 회감을 처음으로 사면은 굉장히 운이 따른다라는 그런 미신이라고 할까요? 그런 믿음이 있다고 해요. 그러다 보니까 auspicious라는 게 굉장히 lucky하다라는 뜻인데 그래서 더욱더 돈을 들여서라도 이렇게 사는 것 같습니다. Okay, so this particular store has set a new Guinness World Record.
Yes, to set a record means you're breaking the barrier. You're breaking the record. You're doing something nobody's done before. And the Guinness World Record, it's the most famous official world records run by Guinness. It's been going for decades and decades. And they basically keep an official record of everyone and anyone who's ever done the best or ran the fastest or bought the biggest fish.
네, 기록을 세우다. Set a record. 기록을 깨다, break a record. 자, 그다음에 대략, roughly.
Yes, here we're talking about the price, roughly 4.7 billion won. That means approximately. It's not exact. We might be 100 won or 1,000 won out here or there.
Yeah, because with the headlines and because we're radio, it's often better to give rounded figures.
Yes.
Because it's easier to understand.
Absolutely. And of course, exchange rates change from day to day.
그래요. 그래서 roughly, approximately, roundabout, 다 비슷하게 대략 이런 뜻입니다.
Yeah. I mean, we've been broadcasting for roughly, 40 minutes today so far?
Yeah. Exactly 40 minutes, actually.
Sorry, I hadn't looked at my watch.
자, 다시 읽어보겠습니다. A sushi chain in Japan has set a new Guinness World Record for the most expensive tuna sold at auction for paying 510 million yen, or roughly 4.7 billion won, for a single bluefin tuna.